tools are needed to install big truck coil springs? Imagine trying to lift a heavy object without the right tools. It's risky and frustrating. When it comes to big truck coil springs, having the correct equipment makes all the difference. Installing these springs on large trucks or 18-wheelers is not a job for just any tool. It requires specialized gear designed to handle the size and tension of these massive springs safely and efficiently. First, you need a heavy-duty coil spring compressor. This is the main tool for compressing the spring so you can remove or install it. For trucks and 18-wheelers, the compressor must be rated for heavy-duty use. These compressors usually have strong hooks or jaws that grip the spring coils securely. They also feature a robust mechanism, like a threaded rod or ratchet, to compress the spring evenly and safely. Using a compressor that isn't rated for large springs can be dangerous because it might slip or break under pressure. Next, a sturdy floor jack or hydraulic jack is essential. These jacks support the suspension components or help position the spring during installation. For big trucks, the jack must have a high weight capacity, often over 10,000 pounds. It's important to place the jack on a stable surface and use jack stands to keep everything secure. This support prevents accidents when working under the vehicle or handling heavy parts. You will also need various wrenches and ratchets in different sizes. These tools are used to remove suspension bolts, control arms, and other parts that hold the coil spring in place. Having the right size tools makes the process smoother and reduces the risk of stripping bolts or damaging parts. Safety equipment is a must. Because coil springs are under extreme tension, safety glasses, gloves, and sometimes face shields are necessary. If a spring suddenly releases, it can cause serious injury. Wearing proper safety gear protects your eyes and hands during the process. A torque wrench is also important. Once the spring is installed, you need to tighten bolts to the manufacturer's specifications. This ensures the suspension is secure and safe for driving. Using a torque wrench helps prevent over-tightening or under-tightening, which could lead to suspension failure. Finally, penetrating oil and cleaning tools are helpful. Rusted bolts can be difficult to remove, and cleaning the mounting surfaces ensures proper fit and function. Applying penetrating oil and using wire brushes or scrapers can make disassembly easier and safer. When working on large trucks or 18-wheelers, remember that the coil springs are much bigger and under more tension than those on passenger vehicles. The tools you choose must be rated for heavy-duty use. Working with springs that are not properly supported or compressed can be dangerous. Always use safety jaws or holders on your spring compressor to prevent slipping. In summary, installing big truck coil springs needs a heavy-duty coil spring compressor, a high-capacity jack, various hand tools, safety gear, and cleaning supplies. Using the right tools ensures the job is done safely and correctly, keeping your truck in top shape and ready for the road.